Started, well, he had a race win double here last year. He's still on the podium, and he'll still be competitive, but I think this is going to be not a 90-point differential at the end of the season.
Be a surprise. It's a good shot for the Zia Elephant team.
And the best team for Underbound 150 race 1, Zia Elephant HP 969, Evelyn MCR RBC 34.
Lots of Indonesian flags on display.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national.
As we come into the final sector of this penultimate lap. Arrc is there. John Emerson Guito has dropped down rather alarmingly off the pace.
Yeah, incident free as it stands.
Incident free to the naked eye, it must be said. Again, there's a little bit of bumping you saw there. Arrc leads the way. Gani, 117. Keep an eye on him. April King Moscato goes around the outside. And then he will just concertina down as the pink of Aditya Fauzi. He just goes a little bit wide. That shows you take a tight line around the hairpin. It gives you a real drive out. Okay then, there is the rehearsal. The man who will be in pole position coming into the final lap is John Emerson Guito. Shirat is also in there. Shirat Chowki for Yamaha LFM.
Yeah, and Aditya Husni Zainal, who's been quiet as he often is right in the mix there.
Now it gets competitive, but it's the two race techs leading the way.
Dimas Julie fancies it. He's moved to the front. His team boss challenging him on the inside.
Only 5 races were able to get inside 2:37 in qualification. Oh, we've got our first casualty, one of the team.
That's Silmi, yeah. So it was a good debut for Silmi, a very promising one. Right now, it's all about Race Tech 60.
Charles Chazras has got himself right up. I tell you what, I've just got this inkling that Charles Chazras and Yuzi are going to have a good season if they can just make sure the mechanics are right, and as they come down into the straight for the penultimate time, they rip through us.
Yeah, that shot gave you a real feeling of how furious this is getting. The old hand at the front, Waiwaji, number 60. Dimas Julie, number 52. Losing a bit of time there.
A lot of contact as they go around that corner. That's on to turn 9. Still, Waiwaji Trilaksana. Well, it's the old boys showing the new kids how to race this. He's established a lead. Is he able to hold on to that? Behind him is 73 Gupita Krishna. So it's the old guard who are leading the way.
Yeah, 2 front positions, 4 championships between them. Let's see.
Dimas Julie has pulled through. Charles Chazras has made a move again on the Uzi. Right, we are on the penultimate straight. Wayu Aji Trilaksana, look who's in second. Husni Zainal's put himself in perfect position once again. Keep an eye out for bike number 143. Who has the best line coming into the hairpin?
It looks like Wayu Aji, but somebody's gone round the outside.
Husni Zainal had a really good drive out as we come down. Husni Zainal, the defending champion, is under intense pressure. Husni's not going to get there. We've got a race winner, Gupita Krishna from Dimas Julie, and Husni Zainal separated by 0.05 of a second. 1 through 3, Gupita back on the podium.
Zia Elephant, 2 riders on the podium. And Dimas Juliet Moko in his debut for Race Tech 60. Or HDS Youngstar Kawahara, they deserve their full title. Race result under photo finish. But I think what we saw was pretty clear. It was Gupita Krishna. The momentum was shifting, but it was Gupita who got there first.
This is the final straight, the final run. In 52 is Dimas Juliet Moko. He thought he got there first, but the momentum just... Is it just? It's 0.02 of a second.
I'm not sure now. Let's have another look.
Yeah.
Yes,
just got it. Gupita Krishna.
Oh, good call for a photo finish, wasn't it?
That's not bad. That's not a bad way to start the season.
That is what 0.02 of a second looks like, Des Corkill.
Phenomenal. And Husney, I thought he timed it right. I thought as he came round the hairpin, he'd produced another Husney moment. It's still a podium. But instead, Gupita Krishna, you can't beat an old experienced pro.
Fulfilling his promise.
Gupita Krishna, 0.02 of a second clear of Dimas Julie, who himself was only 0.05 clear of Husney Zainal Fauzi, the defending champion. So it's Yamaha 1, 2 and 3 and 4, because Waiwaji Chiliksana from Racetech 60 was 4/10 down in P4, just ahead of Randy Odding, the bike 129. That is some debut, and I'll have his followers cheering. Aditya Fauzi, a very good P6 on the Honda Supra for JP NWSND Factory Racing. Shirat Sauki in P7, and Fadli Rigani, well, you mentioned that he's going to be a strong contender. Indonesia 1 through 9, the finishers. Kiki Sudirman for JP NW as well in P9, 6/10 down, and less than a second separating 1 from 10. John Emerson and Gito, good performance from the Filipino, but he'll only pick up 6 points. Ahmed Dawisi in P11, Charles Shazras in 12, Akshal Ilam on Team 1 for All in P13. April King Moscado will pick up a couple of points for Racetech Yamaha Philippines in P14, and Adib Asiad for Uma Racing Yamaha in P15. But 1.5 seconds separating 1 through 15.
In second place from HJS
Husney Zainal Fauzi started, well, he had a race win double here last year. He's still on the podium, and he'll still be competitive, but I think this is going to be not a 90-point differential at the end of the season.
Be a surprise. It's a good shot for the Zia LFN team.
And the best team for Underbound 150 race 1, Zia LFN HP 969, Evelyn MCR RBT 34.
Lots of Indonesian flags on display.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Indonesia.
So what can the rest of the pack do about Indonesia being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, Barry Russell?
It's a tall order. John Emerson Gito had a go. He was the best of the rest.
That's in Anita Azrina Abdulaziz from the Petronas circuit, handing out the awards.
And your race winner from Indonesia.
Sepang hosting 2 of the rounds of the Arrc. It's been a regular home, obviously, ever since the Asia Road Racing Championship began back in 1996. We're now in our 29th full season, 31st year. We had those couple of COVID years. Dr. Mohammed Riza bin Ghazi, FAM Asia Vice President, to hand out the team award to Zir LFN HB 969 Adeline MCR RBT team.
And now we'll invite Dr. Anita
Bravo, Des.
and Dr. Mohammed Riza bin Ghazi to take a photo with our race winners.
Peter Kreshner, former champion. Husni Zainal, defending champion. Dimas Julie Abmoko, wannabe champion. They are your top 3. And Indonesia, who've had such a grip on this championship themselves, will be hopeful and expectant that they will be repeating it at the end of season award ceremony when we hit Podium in December of 2026. Already looking forward to that, Barry.
Yeah, me too.
Here are the standings at the end of race number 1 of 12. Peter Kreshner 25 points.